welcome to another Sunday Night Live
Happy Sunday
with How We Cruise. If it's your first time here, you picked a good one because it's Sunday night and we're talking about Royal Caribbean's newest ship, the Star of the Seas. And if it's your first time here, I am Brian. This is Julie.
Hello.
Together we're crazy.
Oh,
so what?
Hey, we started a little late today. I don't even have my mic on.
Oh, there you go.
We started a little late today because we were trying to pull together some extra content and extra stuff to show you guys and share with you guys.
Crazy tech happening tonight.
Because
really, but definitely more advanced than we usually do. So
if you don't know, and if you're here, you probably do, but if you don't know, we just got back from the Star of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's latest, greatest, largest, most beautiful ship you could imagine. Star of the Seas. I mean, we can't wait to tell you about it. So, hello. I usually am chatting away already.
Well, I tried to do some hellos in the chat because Julie was trying to get together some pictures for you. Usually what happens now, so we've kind of changed our model a little bit. We're using the phones a lot more to grab content because we can grab it a lot faster. And we share it onto Julie's computer and she downloads everything from the iCloud, and we're trying to be a lot more efficient. So usually when we're trying to share some pictures with you, we're moving stuff from our phones to the computers to my computer.
And you guys get to see the hiccups all along the way.
Oh my gosh. So today, Julie said, but I have everything on my computer.
Because so Brian still won't go Mac.
And never will. I found a way. Listen, Apple iPhones are better than Android phones. I said it.
Let's not open this can of worms. Really? Put it in the chat. Are we a Mac or an Android? What are we?
A Mac computer can touch a Windows machine. I said what I said.
I love it because it's seamless for me, right? What's on my phone is on my computer. What's on my iPad, it's on everything. I can share things with the kids. I can share things with you. It just makes it easy. Now, if we had all Android stuff, because you like the phones, right? If we had all Android stuff, then we would share all amongst Google, right? It would be fine. But we can't mix and match. So anyway, guys, we digress. We are not here to talk about that. We say hello to people in the chat while I get myself situated. I didn't even have a mic on. Go ahead.
Lots of familiar faces here. Hello, Shana. Hello, Mark. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Warren. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Doodle.
I hope Jamie is feeling well. I saw some really.
Yes,
I saw it. He looked very bright and vibrant in photos posted. So it looks like you're feeling good.
Lee is here. Matt and Tiff are here.
Hello.
Good to see you guys. I'm kind of scrolling through. Larry's here. I'm not clicking on a lot of these tonight because I want to make sure we have enough time to talk about all the stuff we're going to talk about. Jamie says he's here for the Android versus iPhone chat, but I'll tell you what, if it shows up as a green bubble, we're going to boot you. So Shana says, did you update the intro pictures? No.
Listen, I thought about it. But what I did with the intro, so our intro, if you guys notice, there's so many pictures, right? The one before this one was a 1-year span. So I changed it at New Year's, and now it's it's 2024. Those are all pictures from 2024. So what I plan on doing is my next one is going to be all the pictures from 2025. So you guys have to wait. You have to stay tuned. Okay. You have to wait until January, our first episode in January, to see the new intro.
Oh, there's going to be some hazy pictures.
Do you guys want me to keep the same music, or do you want me to change up the music? I'll probably change the music too. I don't know. I don't know. I like change. I love change.
Special props.
You hate change.
I do hate change. Special props to Will G, who is here on his birthday, and we didn't even bake you a cake. So please don't log off because we didn't bake you a cake.
We lit a candle.
You want to blow out the candle, Will?
Oh, it's behind the duck and the metal now. Oh. We got to change our background. We got to change the background.
Lee says Mac all the way. Lee, we sent you an email. Make sure you check that. Hello, Raquel. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you this week. Raquel was also on Star of the Seas with us. So she got some good stuff up there. Surf is here with us. Hey, Surf. Guess when we're going to see you?
in 77 days.
Several of you here we're going to see in 77 days.
Guys, I just want to share this little guy. Who knows who he is? I mean, yes, he's a duck, but come on, tell me. Who's the duck? Who gets it right? Who knows? If you know, you know. I'll put the tag
So we'll save that for a minute. We'll talk about him in a minute. We don't want to spoil
I
everything.
know, but he's just so cute back there.
Kathy says my MSC says 76 days.
We were debating.
Well,
we had
yeah.
it at 74. Then we're like, no, it's 77. Is it 76? Maybe it's 76. Do you count today or not?
Does today count?
I don't know.
Google didn't count today.
Maybe.
Do you want
I
to check
don't
to
know.
see what Mac counts?
No.
Does Apple count today?
Listen, I just know that in 70-something days, I'm going to be on a ship again. And that makes me happy. That's
Oh,
it.
listen, we all know you're going to be on a boat before that.
I can't even, I'm not even chatting because.
Matt says, Marty
Can I close this or no? I have to keep this open
Marty
because
McDonald.
I'm attached to you, right? So I have to keep this open?
Not right now. You can click on another window.
Okay.
Leave
Oh,
it.
that's a good idea. Okay, yes, I'll click on another window. I'm going to do
You
this.
have it right there.
I'm going to do what I always do.
Oh my God.
I know you don't like it, but I do. Close out cruising power.
You just closed.
I closed the cruising power.
You closed the thing I sent you.
No, I didn't. I didn't. No, I did not. See, this is why he needs a Mac.
Oh my God.
This is why he needs a Mac. That is open right there. I am switching. Okay, listen, before people start leaving because we're boring them to death.
Warren says his Android phone says 77 days.
See, because now I'm here.
Foodies is here. Hello, good to see you, Vicky. Thank you for stopping in. Z is here. Amy is here, also joining us in 76 days. Mom is joining us from the lovely Jersey Shore. Hello, Sugar. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. So we have a lot to talk about when it comes to a big ship like this. We figure we'll spend about 20 to 25 minutes on each neighborhood. We'll do 3 intermissions tonight, and we should be wrapped up somewhere around midnight, 1 a.m. Does that work for everybody's schedule?
Stop teasing them. We do. Listen, we're not going to.
There's a lot to talk about. We got shows to talk about. We got food to talk about. We got drinks to talk about.
And you guys guide the live. Let us know where to go. Let us know if we need to skip on to the next thing or if you want to hear more about something else. That's all I'm going to say. And you got your drink over there?
This isn't the only, well, so my body is suffering a little bit. It hasn't had any Buffalo Trace today. So,
today?
Well, it's 9:15, so no, not today. Cheers. Look at Julie's nice little new.
I'm trying to show it and not spill it.
So,
but well, actually, because I don't, hold on, I'm not going to spill it today. See my little lemon in there? Here we go, guys. Yes, that's right. This is my star of the Seas Cup.
Only
and I didn't notice until today
in the gift
that
shop.
the stem, and you probably can't see it, and I'm not gonna move it around too much because I don't want to spill it right now. This is Royal Caribbean, and then it says Star of the Seas.
Almost as nice as my glass.
It is insulated, and
this is my favorite part. Can you put that on when you're by your computer, please? Thank you.
Kevin actually said that today. He was like, "Hey, Mom, you don't have to worry about spilling." I'm like, "Thanks." Parenting.
All right. Well, hey guys,
parenting moment.
We're gonna go through like it's been a busy
So cheers.
So while we were gone, I just want to say a props and a thank you to all the people that helped us out, people that drove the kids to practice.
Yes,
Mom,
as always.
Mom for watching the kids and making sure they got everywhere they needed to go. Thank you. We couldn't do a lot of what we do without help from this community and from family and friends. So thank you everybody for making our trip
helping with
down
trip
to
practice and everything.
Star very possible. So we're we'll do our best to return the favor and tell you as much about the Star as we can. And if you guys ever go on a cruise and need us to watch your dogs or your kids, feel free to drop them off. So
we got you. We got you. One of my favorite little shorts that we did was when you were over taking the garbage out.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to go way back into the Instagram reel.
So not only do I have my cup, but I'll show you guys too. My new Favo gear sweatshirt. Yeah.
We spent a lot of time in the merch shop.
I did. I did. Not too much, but a little bit. Those are the only two. These were both for purchase, guys.
Warren says, "Where's the
Will got my money.
$100,000 chalice that Brian bought?" Warren, you're never going to believe this, but they swiped the card, and a big red X came up, and then I actually heard the machine laughing at me. Never heard a credit card machine do that before, but it was pretty loud. I was pretty offended, but.
It's true. I should have put on my hoops today. I didn't put on my hoops.
You should
I should have had my hoops on.
1995.
You know, if
jersey.
you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hey, so not to jump around. We're gonna share my screen.
Squirrel.
But the theme night on Star of the Seas, you know, sometimes they have 70s night. That's really fun. They have 80s night. That's super fun. 80s glow party. Awesome, right? Oasis has like the 80s aqua show, and Utopia has 80s 2 aqua show. Sometimes there's 90s nights. This is when you know you're old, when the theme night is Y2K.
I used ChatGPT. I said, "What do I wear?"
Everything in my closet is Y2K. I'm not kidding. Like I don't know. Like
Amy says, "Love that shirt too. Oh my God, take my money. I'm a sucker for Spirit jerseys." Well, hey, listen, we'll be back on Star of the Seas, and why don't you guys book it too? Come on along.
Come on.
Hello, Mary Ellen. Thanks for coming in.
So much to tell you.
Oh my gosh. Well, before we talk about Star, there is some stuff going on in cruising that we have to make sure we address. You know, so there's a big storm happening right now.
Guys, this is a ginormous hurricane. Hurricane Aaron.
Which was Cat 5, might now be Cat 4, slowing down a little bit, but still very dangerous. So a lot of cruise ships leaving the Northeast have changed their itineraries. So just something to think about when you book your cruise. And, you know, we talked about this with Star. So the last 2 cruises we've been on, we actually have not gotten off the ship. So that's definitely one of those things where when you book your cruise, you got to take into account the fact that there could be some weather. So hoping for everybody to stay safe in Bermuda and all that, but none of the ships are going to Bermuda. We heard the Liberty of the Seas headed up to Halifax. We have friends on there, so I know that's a little disappointing that you guys were hoping to go to Bermuda. So, you know, hopefully you're making the best of that. We know that the NCL Aqua has decided to change course and head up to Canada also. We know, I think Warren in the chat is going to be checking that out for a couple of days. And Carnival actually rerouted the Sunshine.
They canceled the Sunshine. They canceled it altogether.
So first, everybody, hopefully everything's safe.
Everybody stay safe. What the good news, and unless it's changed since the last time I looked, because I haven't looked recently today, or this afternoon, but the last I looked, it was not going to cross land, any islands or any land based at all, which helps because I can't imagine a storm like this, the eye passing through any of these islands. It would absolutely devastate them. As many other hurricanes have done.
So while we got the prayer warriors out, we'll just extend the prayer with two fatalities at Celebration Key this week, unrelated incidents. So prayers to those families, and you know it's a terrible thing to hear. But.
Yeah, I mean Celebration Key is only a few weeks old. I mean less than a month, right? We're about a month old since people have been visiting it, and to have 2 tragedies in the same day,
sounding like they were both medical.
Devastating. Medical emergencies that resulted in drowning or drown. So so our prayers and thoughts are to everyone affected, everybody that has, you know, families and
terrible.
And crew and lifeguards and everything. So I've had my own experience watching some rescues. So anyway, like it affects everybody. So thoughts and prayers. Well, I mean the timing of your laugh was not very good there, Brian.
No, hold on.
I know you're not.
Amy said, I impulsively booked the Star after your last live stream and a few glasses of wine. I'm cruising this Saturday. So excited. Can't wait to hear. Wait, you're cruising on Star this Saturday?
This Saturday? You're going on Star this Saturday? That is amazing. Okay, listen, I need you. I need to know what wine
Amy.
you're drinking.
Amy, you know we could have booked that for you.
This is true. We could have. We could have. Well, if she only just booked it, it's still not.
She's definitely the final
I know.
payment. So anyway,
Oh, you're gonna
we did
absolutely adore it
there-
and love it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
there was
Hit us up with your questions.
this new computer is.
I know you guys can hear his computer every week. It's because the fan. Don't hit it. It's
I
the
don't know, I
fan.
gotta
It has
take
to
it
pull
back.
down.
I gotta take it back.
Anyway,
You know what it is? It's the graphics card. That's what it is. This fan on the graphics card.
well, maybe we should be using my Mac.
No. So, you know, we almost had a little bit of a tragedy on Star on the day we
Oh
pulled
yeah,
into
no,
Coco
this is
Cay.
serious. So
We pulled in-
Brian, we pulled into Coco Cay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. We pulled into
That's all right,
Coco
I'm
Cay.
used to it.
Yeah, I know. We pulled into Coco Cay, and you know they start playing.
There's nothing I
Perfect
enjoy
day.
more than having
Perfect
somebody
day.
who finishes every
Perfect
single
day.
one of my sentences.
At Coco Cay.
Usually not how I was
Perfect
going to
day.
finish them.
Perfect day. It's gonna be. So anyway, the song's playing, and then we hear them announce that the gangway is open. And within minutes, really, it really was not long because you were in the shower. I was out in the room, like packing, you know, tidying some things up and like moving things around. And I hear the Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. Now you're in port, so it's not uncommon that you have drills. So I went right over to the door. I'm knocking on the door and I go, hey, Brian, they just called an Oscar. And you said, it's a drill. And I said, no, we just stopped. There's no time. There was no drill alarm. There's no anything. Well, it turns out that it truly was. It wasn't an overboard off of the ship, but somebody did fall off of the pier,
So
walking
there was the pier.
onto Coco Cay. Yes.
I heard it was actually off the gangway because they were trying to take a
off
picture
the gangway.
of the ship.
Anyway, they didn't go. Yeah. So
So tip of the day, when you're walking off the gangway of the ship, we know you got to get your pictures.
yeah, don't
Put
make
your
too
phone
late
away.
of it though, because it was
Put your phone
it
away.
was a serious situation. But thank goodness he was okay. Thank
You rescued
goodness
him.
everything is okay.
They had a jet ski come by and pick him up and
And
get him back.
It was what it was, but
So just make sure you're being careful where you walk.
okay.
So
anyway,
all right,
we are now
covered
20 minutes in, 24 minutes in.
all
and
of the cruise news for the week. We covered all the things going on in life.
well, these are just hot topics that we felt like probably needed to be addressed. But can we talk about Star?
Okay.
Please.
Who wants to hear about
Please.
Star? What do you guys want to
Amy's
know?
dying to hear about Star because she's young.
What do you guys want to know? Well, we got the first question here a little bit before we actually hit go. So we'll see if I got to do it over here. Sorry, I'm in the wrong window here. We'll scroll back up here and see if we can find it. We'll bring the question up on the screen. Or maybe we can't find it. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it.
What are you looking for? Maybe you can just remember what it was.
I do remember what it was, but I wanted to put it on the screen because Kathy asked a question, which is better, Star or Icon?
Don't you want to wrap up with that? You want to start with that?
Well, it was an early question.
Okay, go for it. Which
So,
is better?
We're going to go through it all, and by the end of this, we'll be able to give you our opinion.
Okay.
Now,
Great.
so I'm going to start with this. The two ships are very, very similar. Very similar. And actually, Royal said that they didn't want to make Star bigger because they wanted them to be the same size. So
Yeah,
Icon and
they're the
Star
same size.
are the same size. A lot of the same venues. There are a couple changes that I say I prefer it on Icon, but there are some things that I say I prefer it on Star. So do you want to bring some pictures up and we can talk about it?
Should we go in
through?
order of like the progression? I don't have to pull up every one of these. I have a little file and we can kind of pull up like the progression of our experience. What do you guys think? I think that works. We can jump around if we want to, but
All right. Well, all you have to do is share your screen again from there.
okay.
Oh, you're not doing that yet.
Yeah, no, let's do it.
Okay, so go there.
You guys want to see some pictures, right? So
Who wants
I
to
go
see
here.
pictures? Jamie says, "Give us the pictures."
All right. I figured you guys would want to see with your own eyes. So I want to share this window here.
Let's see that. Okay, so I'm gonna it's going to bring up your folders too.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Oh,
That's all right. Want to hide that?
No, it's you guys. Yeah,
all right.
listen.
So that
Hey,
we got to
I got a lot of pictures. Can I see how many?
We got
You
to
guys
see
wouldn't
the
believe it.
DeLorean outside of the cruise terminal. Everybody's walking into the main terminal, and the guy out front says, "Well, do you guys want to go in here, or do you want to go see the DeLorean?" And pretty much everybody just kept walking right towards the ship, and we're like, "No, we want to see a DeLorean." Unfortunately, Einstein was sitting there, so I couldn't get to sit in the DeLorean, and
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could get her up to 88 miles an hour, but that didn't happen. So, but yeah, they had that outside there. That was kind of a cool thing, and they had this nice little display set up. Get your pictures.
I without seeing, I don't know. So let's go. I don't know what do I have
Oh,
next.
so you're clicking on.
I don't know. I'm just clicking through now because
Oh.
I can't see the order that they're in, guys. So now you really are getting everything. These were this. So guys.
So one of the cool parts about being on an inaugural sailing,
and this is for everybody, guys.
Right.
The previews, the inaugurals, the usually anything that they deem an inaugural season, you'll see the inaugural season. They're using now the term rather than the inaugural sailing or the inaugural trip. It's now a season. So if you're on the inaugural season, you get little things in your room. So
Lee says, "Did you meet Sailor?" What'd you do?
I stopped sharing for a minute because I was going to talk about some of that merch that we had. So yeah, if you guys couldn't see in the little one, these were the hats. So these were some of the things that are included. And if you're on, this week, if you're on this sailing right now, if you're on the last one, this is some of the stuff that you got. I will wear this, but I'm not going to wear it right now. But this was one of the other things that we got. All right, you know what? Yeah, you see our flags.
Yay. If you saw my reel that we did with Cruising in Action with Keith. Keith's a great guy. Is Vanessa here tonight? Vanessa, are you here? Say hello. Your son's an amazing person. He's awesome.
Yeah. So here's the water bottle. So all of these stickers are different spots on the ship. And we went around and we visited each one of them so that way we could fully understand exactly what Star and Icon class ships have to offer. So we saw cabins, we saw Central Park, we saw Chill Island, we saw the Aquadome, Surfside, the Hideaway, anyway, blah, 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 Adventure Ocean. And each sticker represents a place that we visited on the ship. So that was pretty cool. That was fun. It really made it fun. It really did. And you get an awesome keepsake.
There's a lot of walking. So I think I hit 20,000
now
steps
that one, unfortunately, that was a preview thing. So that's not something that I think most people will see. But we thought we would share it with you.
Warren says the water bottle is better than the Icon. Icon gave a plastic one.
I
think we might have shattered one of those.
No, I have it upstairs, on my night table. It's there. It hasn't been filled. It's just still sitting there. It's been sitting there forever. Hold on a second.
They don't care about the merch. Just talk more about.
I know, but I want to. I'm trying to see the order now because I know as soon as you know what, I put everything in here is so. I just.
You want to go back to share?
Yeah, sure. You guys want to see the pictures? So as we toured around a little bit.
How's the share working? I got to see how it looks on this screen. Let's see here. Window.
Here we go.
Pop it up here.
So here we go. I have verticals and horizontals, guys. But this was the Lincoln
Park Supper Club. So on Icon, it's the Empire Supper Club.
Which is a New York theme. This one's a Chicago theme.
Thank you.
Wow. We are yin and yang. You have fuzz in your hair too.
Well, it's from my hat.
Oh, okay.
I just cut my
hair. Anyway, it was beautiful. I know this picture itself is a little bit dark, but
Lincoln Park Supper Club is an upcharge restaurant. Jacket required for the guys, and it's a dinner experience with some entertainment.
Yeah, with entertainment.
Very cool thing that we it was by invite only on our sailing, so we did not get to try
So
that one out.
this picture here, guys, this is in the very forward of the ship. This is the
Aqua
Dome.
See, I'm going to do it to you too.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anyway, this is the Aqua Dome. The overlook here is up here with the light you can see, but this is where they do the Aqua Show. And the Aqua Show, you could see it was empty here, and they were still working on it. They had already been working on it, playing and doing the show, but then they emptied it because they were still working on some mechanics here. So that was pretty neat to see. I appreciate.
I feel like we're doing that thing that my parents did back when I was like back in the 90s. They're like, oh, we went on vacation. We want to go a slideshow.
We want to show you the pictures. Here's all the pictures. Anyway, okay, I'll go faster. So there, yes. That's the view. But no, this is my favorite place on the ship, guys. Like, oh my gosh, like it's so stunning.
Those of you that are familiar with Oasis class ships, very forward, you've got your solarium. This class of ship, they got rid of the solarium, and this is not an adults only area. It's just a very casual place to relax. So it's very there's a couple pods up there. They got there's a bar up there.
It's cool. Well, there's two bars because there's this atrium bar here, or this overlook bar.
I was about to say that.
Sorry. What happens when we're not?
The Ryan Bean is up there, which is your coffee theme, very good for like your espresso martini.
I'm not going to tell them what this is.
Oh, you have to figure that one out yourself.
You have to figure it out for yourself. Maybe we'll have a contest in our community group.
Keep going.
We'll have a contest. All right, Aqua Dome Market, guys. I'm gonna whip through this because it's a minute long of a video, and this is raw. This is how we edit. Like, so I don't even know exactly. But anyway, here we have the Mexican place, the Mediterranean place, amazing menus. You have your barbecue, you have your Thai, and then you have your crepes. So I walk through here really quick.
There was Ramesh. I saw Ramesh.
Yeah. And that was amazing. This is one of my favorite spots on both Icon and Star is are those types of venues. So I love it.
So guys, what we did with this one is we did not do a ship tour, but instead we did a tour of each area of the ship, and we'll put each one out as a separate video, so you only have to watch the separate.
Yeah.
So we'll all be
you guys can, if you want to see more about the Aqua Dome Market, definitely watch the vlog that we have coming out. It will be in that, and then you can also go back on this live and you can pause and replay. But so, does anybody know where this is? Haha. This is the hideaway. So this is the adults only area. This is the infinity pool off the back of the ship. Down here in the bottom, if you guys can see the very bottom down there. That is the edge of Surfside, and they have their own infinity pool and splash pad. So that was cool. Just a little picture there. The diving lady is gone, and the surfboard is here. So that is the decor. Oh, we ran into our friend Raquel.
Yeah, Raquel's here.
Raquel was we said hello to her.
Oh, she's in the chat.
Are you here?
Yes, she was.
Oh, Raquel, if you're still here, there we are. There's our selfie. We saw this is at the Lemon Post. So that was fun. And then, guys, this is the Pearl. How beautiful.
Icon, your theme in the back was the whales, and the theme in the back up by the Pearl Cafe is turtles.
I love how they aligned the turtles, like to be like in the like center part there, but that is the Pearl. It is a little bit more iridescent. I used that term before and you like kind of jumped on me, but it is a little more iridescent. But the other thing about the Icon class ships, both Star and Icon and Legend to be and the ones thereafter, stop. Anyway, the thing about them is anywhere you are on the ship, you're supposed to, unless you have an interior cabin, you're supposed to be able to kind of get a view of the ocean, be able to see the sea. So you're not, yeah. Oh, it's only a clip. It's 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Do you guys want a teaser? Do you want a teaser of the ice show?
It's not going to be as good without the music.
Definitely not as good without the music. Let's say, you know what?
Anybody who wants to be surprised, cover your eyes for 20 seconds.
Well, no, listen, the show is absolutely amazing, guys. The show is stunning. It is amazing. I definitely recommend here because I have some stills too. I know I did that. So I definitely recommend checking out the ice show.
So the ice show
Not too
is called
much.
Soul, and it's very
Yeah.
themed around
The ice rink is circular.
sun.
It's based around the sun. So not too much of a spoiler there.
No.
Not too much.
No, that's good.
Just a little bit. Just a little tease. And then look at that, guys. How can we?
First night was White Night, which was a little unusual.
Yeah, there's the pearl again.
Shana says, "Oh." Then you got Julie's favorite spot, Central Park.
Central Park, loved it, guys. Beautiful, stunning as ever. They do such a great job. And then again, like I said, you can always see the sea. You can always see where you are. So this is actually reflections, I think, in the windows behind you. But oh no, because this is the Pearl Cafe right here. You can see down here, there's people sitting here. You can see the ocean there. And this is Brian sitting in Central Park, guys. I'm not kidding. You can see the ocean from Central Park. So that was
in just that little window right there.
No.
Julie's favorite seat. She must have sat there like 3 times.
I know. I was going to say that.
3
That's my
days.
favorite place to sit. And then one of my favorite things to have for breakfast right here is my blueberry yogurt. Perfect.
All I wanted was a table with air conditioning.
We went to Common Ground. Common Ground is a live meeting with the executives of Royal Caribbean, where it's a Q&A. We get to ask questions and talk with them and really learn about the brand.
All right, we'll give you the short version of all the responses we got from that. Not a word about Discovery Class.
Not one. It wasn't mentioned.
Not a word about Discovery Class. No Icon ships going to LA, but maybe Galveston. Okay, that's all.
That's a good summary right there. Yeah. So that. But
and then there was a lot of talk about casino offers, but
we really appreciate Common Ground. We really like attending those, so they're really great. We were absolutely prohibited from taking any photos or pictures or videos of anything that had to do with Back to the Future.
This is from Common Ground.
Yes. No, but I know. But I'm saying, so this is part of the Back to the Future. This is the Back to the Future cast right now. They came out and did a little thing, but we were absolutely prohibited from taking any photos or pictures during the production.
This was from the other thing.
This is from that, and I took the photo just to show you the cast, and that is it. And that was allowed, but absolutely nothing else. So if you see any spoilers out there, if you see people posting things, they shouldn't be.
Just know that was a no-no.
We follow the rules. Just follow the rules, people. If that's and I mean, be surprised. You don't need to, go book it yourself. Haha! I will show you this though. This is my friends. I met him in Central Park. I wish I had music. Hi, I'm Bob. That's Bob. Say hello. Oops. He's neat and clean. And he takes everything for him. He was so fun. Hideaway. That was my martini. My absolute favorite drink on the ship. It is a Bloom and Blossom. And it is super good. And maybe I'll make it on a show, an upcoming show. I will make the Bloom and Blossom and I will share the recipe with you guys. It's so good.
I think they're all just waiting to see Sally.
Oh, you think I have Sally on here? I don't know. This is Surfside. So Hideaway is up top, and then Surfside is down the bottom. Up top, adults only. Down the bottom, kids super friendly. There's the carousel. Here's me a ride. Again, that's just the setting of the Back to the Future. This is the orchestra. I did take a picture of that. So all of Royal Caribbean's productions, all of them on all the ships, use a live orchestra. The orchestra is always down in the pit, and they're phenomenal. So I did snag a picture of that. And if you guys didn't know that you're always listening to a live orchestra.
So the show in the Aquadome Theater is Torque, and it's very much themed around like cars and motorcycles. All the music is themed around that. So this takes the place of your Aqua show on your Oasis class ships, and they moved it all the way up into that Aquadome at the front of the ship. It controls the weather a lot better because you're inside. so there's less of a chance of the show being
I
canceled.
actually think I've posted
We
a bunch.
saw a little bit of the show, but they were having some technical difficulties, so we didn't get to see the whole thing.
We didn't see the whole thing that day, but I think they're up and running and everything is smooth now. But that's one of the things of a shakedown. I mean, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I did snag these pictures. And again, just pictures. They're just teasers, guys. Go see the show. Book the ship if you want to see the show. But just so you can see how absolutely amazing and entertaining it is. Oh, there we go. All right. If you don't know, right here, this one right here, we're going to talk about her first. This is Vicky. Vicky is Sailor's handler. They are the chief. What is the actual title? Chief.
The dog's title is Chief Dog Officer.
Chief Dog Officer, and she is the Chief Dog Officer's handler. So Vicky is absolutely amazing. We have known Vicky now for 3 ships, a couple years. We've seen her multiple times, and to see her in this role is absolutely amazing. Guys, I'm gonna say Sailor is absolutely adorable. The most amazing puppy. You want to see her on the ship, but
she is a puppy.
well, I was gonna say, if you see Sailor, please also extend your heartfelt gratitude and amazingness to this woman right here, who absolutely loves and adores and takes care of him. If you didn't know, we did a live and she popped in. So the last live that we did on the ship, Vicky was on with us and she talks a little bit about it. So if you didn't see that, check that out. In the post of this, I can try to tag that video, or post, I mean, after this. But anyway, but Vicky is with the dog all the time. All the time. She has a cabin and the dog lives in her cabin. Like 24/7. One of the hardest working crew on the ship is this woman right here. She's absolutely incredible. She's absolutely amazing. She steps up to the plate, and is just, I can't say enough about her.
And she does her best to make sure that Sailor gets to see as many of the guests as possible without overworking Sailor.
Without overworking Sailor.
That's a lot.
She's very protective of Sailor as well, in the best, most rightful way. So guys, if you see Vicky, say hello. If you do a post-cruise survey, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. You've all heard it before. I'm going to say it. 10 out of 10. Vicky's amazing. And I can't say enough.
But if you get to see Vicky, tell her we said
And Sailor is absolutely adorable. So we did meet up. We saw her. We saw Sailor. We got to see her a couple times. Look at how cute. She really is so adorable. And she's
very photogenic.
Okay, ready? This one's good.
Oh, she just wanted to play.
She just wanted to play. You guys you don't have the audio here because we had to turn it off. Otherwise you're going to get too much feedback. But the audio here is us actually talking to Katie, Kevin, Brian, because they are such huge dog lovers. There she's getting your treats. Such huge dog lovers that we sent them a little message and said, "Hey, Sailor can't wait to meet you guys." And there she is. So we were outside on the deck here, and this is the crew area, but we were standing.
That's not the crew.
That's the crew area. So we were out on the walking path. We were out on the deck, the running track, and the doors opened, and Sailor was going to bed, and she walked in the doors, and as soon as she knew she was in the crew area, we were outside. We were not in the crew area. Just making that very clear.
Oh, it was when she walked in the door.
Yes, she walked in the door. We were walking by, and she just collapsed, and you knew that she was just done for the day. So Sailor is amazing. What an adorable, loving puppy. So
this looks like Surfside Eatery, maybe?
This is Surfside Eatery because I took this picture. Guys, this is one of my favorite venues. For breakfast.
So who goes to the buffet for breakfast? Let me know in the chat. Do you go to the buffet for breakfast? Because we're going to change your mind on start. Maybe we shouldn't share this.
Well, this kind of is a buffet.
Well, that's what I mean. So if you're used to going up to the buffet for breakfast and fighting everybody for your scrambled eggs and fighting everybody for your donut and your bacon, and this is a little spot down on Surfside area.
It has so much space inside eating or inside tables, which is air conditioned, outside tables, which is not, and it included everything. It was way more than this, guys.
Yeah,
I don't know if I have more. I don't know.
Vicky said I went to the kids buffet on Icon, and that's exactly
same
Amy
place.
says yes, I'm a Windjammer girl. Brandon says always a buffet for breakfast, and considering you have the same last name, I'm assuming you eat together. Nice to see you, Brandon. Thanks for stopping in.
I kind of feel like this buffet, the Surfside Eatery, it's called. I kind of feel like it's a cross between.
Can you zoom in on that donut, or you can't?
I can't. Well, I can. I just don't want to screw anything up. But
all right, then don't.
No,
then don't.
I can.
Oh, there you go, guys. Check out that donut right there. Can you see that?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, these right here, they were chocolate bran muffins
with marshmallows.
How do you get your kids to eat a bran muffin? You cover it with chocolate and marshmallows, and you tell them it's a s'more. Holy cow! Right? These croissants, they were so amazing. The donuts were good.
That's Fruit Loops, Amy. That's Fruit Loops.
They're Fruit Loops. Katie, one of Katie's very favorite cereals that I do not let her have often is Fruit Loops. So I had to take a picture of this. And if you look back at the live that we did from the Surfside Eatery, this is when I took this picture. I got one. I actually took this one right here. This is the donut that I picked. I took that donut and I ate it for Katie. I took one bite with the Fruit Loops on it, and it was definitely
nothing like getting diabetes.
Maybe not brand specific. I'm not going to say that. Well, no, they do. They have the brands, and if you watch the vlog of this, you will see that they do use brand named Fruit Loops. But anyway, I'm not a fan of Fruit Loops. So I tasted it, and they're definitely Fruit Loops. It was delicious. I pulled the Fruit Loops off and ate the rest of the donut. All right. I have to zoom out now. Okay, there we go. What else do we got here? Oh, that was my breakfast. See, there's the donut I got. I got a fried eggs, some tots, bacon, sausage, and then my favorite is actually scrambled eggs and salsa. And Brian's giving me the side eye, telling me I'm giving too much. Here we go.
So some people want to get their picture with the captain. We got our picture with Admiral Awesome.
Awesome.
Because it's awesome. Mm-hmm. So they do a
He was a large fellow. He was like 1.5 feet taller than you or me.
So on a lot of the other ships, you'll see Royal Caribbean do their Anchors Away party. They have improved that and stepped it up, and they do a whole thing with Admiral Awesome. So
sorry, I'm just zooming in. There we go, guys. If you haven't seen it.
So there's my chalice. I have to go back and pick it up. I put down a partial payment of 1 penny. I still owe them $99,999.99. And once I complete those payments, I will have that cup. That, if you notice in the picture there, they wouldn't let me touch it without wearing that glove.
I'm not entirely sure how this happened. I'm just saying that. But it did happen. It did happen. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. And it was fun watching the comments come in. But yeah, that's an amazing chalice, man. There goes another one. Did you say what the price tag on that actually is?
$100,000.
$100,000.
You get the chalice and you get unlimited deluxe beverage package
for life.
And the question, we did get a question on this that we are still waiting for an answer on it. Is it an unlimited deluxe beverage package for just you, or is it an unlimited deluxe beverage package for you and your cabin mate?
That is a fantastic question,
and we'll find out.
And I mean, they make Look, I'm getting a little worked up just thinking about this because my arm's on his chair, so he's getting upset. He hates my arm on his chair.
Well, no,
hold on. No, can you imagine if Royal made the second person, your double occupancy, purchase the beverage package because you had the chalice? I don't think that would happen. No, I'd imagine it's for both.
would probably
I would
guarantee
hope.
that would happen.
I would hope. But if you have the chalice, if you're owner of the chalice, I'm gonna guess that you're at least pinnacle. So if you're not,
Lee says Piper thought it was cool she had a kids buffet. She even liked I could get food there and she could get food off the adult bus.
so one of the other, I'll go back for a second. One of the other things about the buffet was like they had a hot dog bun that was like a scrambled egg sandwich. Like they made such fun of it. You have to watch the vlog, the video.
Go back to the chalice.
Go back to the chalice. All right, here we go.
And then you're going to keep going forward from there. Brandon says, if I won the lottery and didn't tell anyone, there would be signs. That chalice would be one of them.
This is true. This is true. All right. So keep moving forward. Moving forward. You guys know we have our string bag. Oh, look at that. You can see my hand there. You know we love our string bag. And so this was just a string bag photo. This was at the Trellis Bar. Who, by the way, Johanna, this is Johanna right here. Johanna made me the very best drink. I absolutely loved it. It was so good because she listens to like what I like and she adapted it a little bit.
How many more pictures you got here?
Not very many. I'm nearing the end. You want to talk about this one?
This was a great one. This was so that shirt is a Royal Caribbean original. If you would like one, you can get it from the merch store, and it's
not a Star exclusive.
No, it's not a Star exclusive. But
it's not a.
Exclusive. No. So, but yeah, no. If you want to dress like me, you can.
So anyway,
so moving on.
Yeah, this was really, really, really good. There's games at the tables, all kinds of stuff.
I love how Julie's not even at all listening to anything I'm saying tonight.
I didn't realize I had 2 pictures there. All right,
go back because she didn't.
What?
So go back right there. One more. I was picking on you because I knew you were showing a picture of the food, and I started talking about the shirt. This is Playmakers. This is Playmakers. This is Jewish.
Amy, you have to go to Playmakers.
What they did on this sailing that we were on is they didn't have the full menu in Playmakers. They only were offering this one dish as a sampler. So we got to try the burger, the wings, the poppers, and the fries. So that was the offer that they have there. They have a couple different beers on tap in there. So if you want to drink from a glass instead of from a can, you can do that.
What's fun, like, so about this entire thing, everything is so good. I was about to say everything was spectacular. I love Playmakers. I'm not a burger person. The burger was okay for me. It was a burger, but I'm gonna give you guys my honest review. The burger was just a burger, but the wings phenomenal. The sauce, of course, phenomenal. The fries,
whatever was on the fries,
outrageous. So good.
Like cheese and something.
Well, because it was like a cheese sauce with cheese on top of it.
It was really
and
good.
The sauce is what I really loved. Like the white, the white sauce that was on the cheese. Not this. This is a barbecue. That was a hot sauce. Listen, people like food. It's fine. And then these were the jalapeno poppers. So your slider, the jalapeno poppers. They were really good.
I didn't try.
Yeah, it was a regular jalapeno popper, but it was still really good.
I didn't try the hot sauce either.
So my least favorite thing was the burger. I'm getting kick counts over here, guys. Listen, and of course Brian has his beer.
That one wasn't.
Oh, he literally just stepped on me.
To kick the dog.
Oh well, yeah. So Brian has his beer, and of course I have my martini. There it is again. Woo-hoo. So this is Lou's Blues, right? This is in Central Park, and the first time that we've gotten to visit it. And so I'll show you guys. I'm gonna just we don't have audio. So again, guys, this is raw footage that I took that I'm going to put into my vlog. So please, we're gonna be surprised together.
Michelle says she's in packing mode. She will be on Wednesday. Thank you so much for the information, Michelle. You are gonna love this ship. And if you didn't talk to Alice, we talked to Alice earlier today. We're getting that whole group set up for you guys. So that's all taken care of.
We were sitting right here, and I went and I was just taking. So you'll have audio, you'll have sound when you watch the vlog. But she was really good. She was really, really good. I really enjoy blues and jazz. It was a lot of jazz, trumpets and saxophones, and you know, alto sax, baritone sax. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. So that was that. That was still
Hmm.
picture.
Yet another Vicky.
Yes, the other Vicky that we ran into, of course, Vicky, and then I put two Vickies together. There we go, Vicky and Vicky. So one Vicky, two Vickies. Here we go, Vicky 1, Vicky 2. So this is Sailor's handler, and Vicky Freed, of course, is very, very
senior vice
president of sales and marketing.
So
right?
She's the point of contact for all the travel agents.
Yes, so she's very, very important to us and helps travel agents tremendously. And then, of course, as we were leaving, I had to snag my picture of our How We Cruise bag in Surfside.
So I was going to say, was that your last pick?
There we go. One more, because we ran into Michelle and Jai.
Who we know are not in the chat tonight because they're enjoying the start of the seas right now.
I hope they're not in the chat. They should be enjoying that ship because it was absolutely amazing. So Ryan and we got off the ship and realized I do have one more.
So one of the things that we did,
I have that one there
you
too.
put the boat in there too?
I did put the boat in there.
Right.
Hold on.
So we had an afternoon flight back, and as everybody was running off the ship and trying to get an Uber or a bus or a taxi or a ride or whatever, we walked over to Grills, which is a restaurant right around the corner from the Terminal 1 there. And we sat down and had breakfast and a cup of coffee and just kind of chilled out for a little bit, and then headed over to the airport a little bit later. So we didn't have to be sitting confined at the airport.
Yeah.
And if it wasn't 8 billion degrees and 4,000% humidity, it would have been a fantastic idea. So
anyway, it was great. And then on a ride to the airport, we did run into this. Interesting. I don't
at least it wasn't our ship.
Oh, and I had to
Little
take
props to,
yes.
So this was our new backpack that we've been using. It's made by BagSmart. A lot of different pockets.
We have 2 new bags. Well, 3, but 2 new because Katie's also.
Yeah.
That she's already done a review on because she was on it. But these are BagSmart bags. Guys, yes. Endorsed, yes. We love them.
Worth it.
And yes, worth it. We absolutely love them. We love, love, love BagSmart. And this is meant sincerely and truly. And we don't do things that we don't like.
Oh, Michelle said next time you come to Orlando, I could be your Uber driver. You have my Michelle, we do know a bunch of people live in Florida, and it never dawns on us to reach out to anybody and say, hey, can we get a ride? Because it's just we don't want to impose on anybody.
No, we never impose on
want to
anybody.
do that. And then just honestly, we didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't.
But we do.
But thank you for that offer.
We never want to impose, but we do love meeting up with people. So if you're going to be in town, please let us know if you want to meet up, because we definitely do want to see you. We will stop. We'll have a drink. We'll have coffee. We'll have
and if you're going to be in the New York
area,
flying,
and yes, please let us know if we can.
You're going to be at Newark Airport.
If we can
we've been known to give rides between airports.
We have, and if we can make it happen, we will absolutely make it happen because we love that. So let's wrap up Star. I mean, guys, I know that was just kind of like a picture slideshow, a couple little video clips, but the entertainment is absolutely awesome. We're gonna continue.
You can't contain yourself tonight like this. I'm just kind of sitting here along for the ride tonight.
We're gonna continue this conversation of Star though next week, because
our next 4 live streams, Julie's gonna talk more about Star.
No, I think just one more. I think just one more. Because we have more information to share about Star. We really do. We don't want to keep this on going on too long. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, okay. We're not too far. We're not too crazy off.
No.
No, we're good. But so there's a lot that we want to share. But I think that we should review the entertainment. Or you want to do that now? Do you guys want to hear about the entertainment now? I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're in charge. You can do it.
Who's in charge?
Not me.
Remember that show? Who's in charge?
It's called Who's the Boss?
No. Yeah, Who's the Boss was the show
Charles
too.
in Charge was the
Oh,
other one.
Charles in Charge. Okay, sorry. Charles.
Don't you get your 80s sitcoms
Our
straight?
days and our nights.
So Michelle has a
Nights are
good
like, I don't
question
know. Anyway.
that I'm going to answer. Michelle says, I think that the unlimited dining package is a waste of money. There are so many places to eat. What did you think? So I'm going to tell you, we did not get the unlimited dining package, but we were also only on for 3 days.
So unpopular opinion amongst some people. So I don't want to upset anybody, but I totally agree with you. That's all I wanted to say. I agree with her. Now you continue. He's pouring another. I still have a full cup. No,
Well,
I agree with you. I
you
don't
haven't
think...
had a cheat. You haven't.
Okay, so the one thing that we...
I think Julie liked the ship.
Do you think? You think I like the ship? We didn't eat in the main dining room once. We only ate at other places, and it was by choice because there were so many options, and every single one of them was included, with the exception of Playmakers. Playmakers was the only upcharge that we ate at. But I mean,
I'm not saying anything. Why are you?
No, I no. I'm saying like the Surfside Eatery. I mean, Base Camp. Now, I thought I had a picture. I didn't show the picture of Base Camp. I had a picture of Base Camp. It didn't show up in there. I think I missed a whole bunch of pictures.
I think that's okay.
I think that's okay too. I don't think they need them. But I'm just telling you.
Save
like,
something for the vlog. They're not going to watch the vlog if you don't stop.
No, I know.
So what Julie's talking about is, I mean, if you want to have breakfast, I mean, on a lot of other ships, you're restricted to either the main dining room or the buffet. On Star of the Seas, you have not only the main dining room and the Windjammer as your options for breakfast. You also have Surfside Eatery. You have obviously your room service. You got Pearl Cafe that's open 24 hours, and Pearl Cafe has a lot more options than was on Icon. So to loop it all back to Kathy's original question from the beginning about which is better, Icon or Star, when you're talking about included food options, Star definitely stepped it up a little bit. So when you get to lunchtime at 11 o'clock, around 11 o'clock, the Aquadome Market opens up, and that's open for the majority of the day. And you've got 4 different options in there, 5 different options in there. 4.
Sure.
Of
what?
Aquadome Market.
Oh, 5. Mexican,
got,
Mediterranean, barbecue, grapes, and Thai.
So you've got Surfside Eatery, which is a buffet down on Surfside. You also still have your Windjammer in your main dining room. You've still got your Pro Cafe. Sorrento's is open until 3 a.m., which is your pizza. You've got Base Camp opens up late morning for lunch. That's got mostly like burgers, tater tots, hot dogs right up by all the water slides. So you can go on a couple water slides, have a burger, and then go on some more water slides without even having to get out of your bathing suit. Then you've got also on top of all that, all of the specialty dining restaurants that we didn't even mention.
Pearl Cafe. So that replaces the Promenade Cafe, but Pearl Cafe is open 24/7.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, shit. I'll stop it.
Because I just said that.
Sorry.
Just going to show you.
Sorry. I am. I do listen.
But then once you get to the evening time, you know, you've got obviously your main dining room. Sorrento's is still open. The Windjammer's still open. Aquadome Market's open.
Look, I wanted to share
so many.
I wanted to share this photo because this is different from Icon. And then we have to wrap it back around to the first question you got. But this one right here. So this is the Base Camp menu. You have everything's included now. So there's no upcharge. You have your warm pretzels, your tater tots, your hot dog, chicken fingers, and your smash burger. And that was all excellent. It was excellent. So yeah, no, I mean, I thought I had that in there. So
Vicky says, I agree. Icon had so many options. We only did the Italian kitchen for my birthday and Chops for my friend's birthday. So Chops is still on this ship. Giovanni's Italian Kitchen's on the ship. Izumi in the Park was one of Julie's favorite spots because they moved Izumi from deck 4 on the Oasis class ships all the way up to Central Park
It's
for the
in
Icon class ships. And not only can you sit down in there and have your hibachi dinner, you can also have the walk-up window. Again, it's an upcharge restaurant.
but the walk-up window is a la carte, and you can get some drinks there. You can get your sushi, sashimi, and a couple other. I think it's something pora. So for like $12, you can get a whole little thing of like sushi, and then but you can get it to go, and you can go sit anywhere you want and have it. And it's just a really, really nice upgrade. I love that. That's a me thing. That's totally me. I know it's not you, but.
And all of that, and we didn't even mention the place that I usually eat, which is El Loco Fresh, which is up on the pool deck, right in between the Royal Bay pool and the Cove pool.
Did you eat there?
I did not.
I didn't either. We didn't have anything from El Loco Fresh, which is amazing because it's both of our very favorite places.
Amy says she loves warm pretzels. She'll be stopping there for sure.
And
I like Base Camp. Actually, we didn't actually eat at Base Camp either. And you know what we did also?
No, we did. We did eat there.
Base Camp?
Yeah.
Nope.
Very good. If he didn't, that was on him. Anyway.
We also didn't go to Deserted for most.
No, we didn't go to Deserted. No. We haven't talked about the pools.
Shayna says, do they still have the doghouse? No, the doghouse was replaced with both a combination of Base Camp up on the pool deck by Thrill Island, by Category 6 Water Park, and by Surfside Bites, which is right next to Surfside Eatery, and that has burgers and hot dogs.
And yeah, it has more than that. Surfside Bites has the best popcorn chicken that you've ever tasted. It has like the burgers, the hot dogs, the popcorn chicken, and I think fries. And that's also right next to Sprinkles. Like they put the doghouse on steroids. I mean, it's just that there's so many options and they're all free. Of course, you also have the arcade there. You also have Sugar Beach, which is the candy store. You also have the sundry store upstairs that has some merch and things like suntan lotion. I mean, so I said this before. It is a cruise. I get it. It's a cruise. But it's like an all-inclusive resort, or a mostly inclusive, I'll say this, a mostly inclusive resort on the water.
As cruise lines are going more and more to we're hearing a lot of nickel and diming happening. Some lines are starting to charge for things on the ship, starting to charge for things on the private islands. What Royal Caribbean's doing with their Icon class ships is they're trying to include more while still offering the upcharge options. So we said we were at Common Ground, and one of the things that was talked about was ships going to Nassau. People were looking for something new to do. You're going to have the Royal Beach Club. That's going to be a charge, but there's still enough to do on the ship if you don't want to pay extra.
And if you want to experience it, I will stand by this. I think that Royal always gives the best product. An amazing product. I love what they provide. So while you may pay the price tag for it, you will not be disappointed. You are getting what you paid for, and it doesn't disappoint.
Well, to be fair, any of the new ships that are out there, no matter line,
I agree.
You're getting more.
I agree.
That's why the price is more.
We can talk about
whether you're talking about Excel class
Carnival
ships,
Excel class,
or
Aqua class, yep, absolutely. What?
But yeah, so you're getting what you pay for with those classes. You are getting more for the price you pay. But we've said it before, when you run the different lines and you put everything on paper and you look at it on my spreadsheet, if you're buying all the same things across all the lines, your price is so similar. So whatever line it is that you like, that's the one you should go with.
Yeah.
I think Julie would probably pick Royal.
I love Royal. I do. I love Royal.
This was a great ship.
But I'm not exclusive.
This is
loyal.
So right now.
I'm loyal. I'll say I'm loyal to Royal.
We get asked,
but I'm also not exclusive to Royal because there's a lot of other things that I like.
We get asked a lot, what's your favorite ship? and I'm going to say right now that I think that the Icon class ships may have replaced the Oasis
I really do
as
love
my
it.
favorite ship. And my
I really
reasoning
do
for
love
that is the different included options, the availability of the stuff for our kids and the ages that they are. There were a couple changes on Star that were more towards the adults only. They did change the swim and tonic bar from
18 and plus.
the swim and tonic pool. They did change from available to everyone to 18 plus only.
Yes.
Kathy says
So-
my favorite ship is still the next one, and of course.
Oh well, I can't argue with that.
No.
But no, that's an important like differentiation. So they have changed on both Icon and Star, the swim and tonic swim up bar to 18 plus. It used to be anybody was allowed in it. Now they've officially made it. No, you have to at least be 18 to be in it. And of course, you have to.
So as far as the Icon class ships go, you got your Surfside pool for the kids, and you've got the Hideaway and the swim and tonic that are available only to 18 plus. And then you've got Cloud 17 pool, which is kind of a very much more chill area that I don't think the kids really gravitate towards. So if you're talking about kids, you're down to Surfside, Royal Bay, and Cove. And
we could talk a lot about Cloud 17, but anyway, that's for another one, I guess. But so what do you think? What's better, Icon or Star?
So what is better, Icon or Star? So really, you're talking about the changes in the
and does it replace Oasis? I think you just said that, but sorry.
Oh, listen.
I listen. I'm listening.
So when you talk Icon to Star, right? So your show on your differences, right? You got two different restaurants in the Aquadome Market.
Mm-hmm.
You got a different name of the pub. You got more options in your Pro Cafe on Star, which I think is going to be coming to Icon. That's probably an easy change. I bet they update that.
One of the things I love about the difference between Oasis class and or any of the classes, actually any of them, not just Oasis, and Icon class, is that the grab and go functions. Like you have it in Park Cafe in Central Park, you have it in the Pearl Cafe. Like you just have a lot of grab and go options, which is really nice.
My assessment of Icon was I felt like Royal Caribbean read the comment cards and fixed everything. Yeah. They said, you want to see more ocean? Listen. We're going to show you more ocean. You want to make it easier to get from Surfside or Boardwalk, like on Oasis, up to Central Park or into the promenade? The way they put those staircases, and I remember when we were at Common Ground on Utopia, Michael Bailey made the comment, and he's the CEO of Royal Caribbean, that they spent a lot of money on doing people movement studies, and I think they got it right.
I do.
So ultimately, if you're going to ask me what's better to me, Star or Icon, I'm gonna pick Star because I like Back to the Future better than I liked Wizard of Oz, because I liked the included options. You don't get to do that when you showed 300 pictures. And I like that base camp is included, which I think will probably be coming anyway to Icon.
Guys, let us know what you want to hear more about. Let us know what you want reviews on. Stay tuned for the vlogs. Stay tuned for the videos. And until then, we'll see you on the seas.